and we're off to the races.
Okay. I got a timer on, baby.
Good job. An hour timer for an hour-long episode.
Should we do hour or less than an hour?
An hour.
45 minutes.
Roughly an hour. Maybe 45. I mean, it kind of depends on the vibes, too.
Oh, if you're feeling me or not, if I'm feeling
Right.
you.
Yeah, if we're flowing or if we're not flowing, then it's like, all right, cut this one short. Like 5 minutes later. 5 minutes into the video.
Yeah, not today.
Not today.
Not
but we're still
today.
posting it.
5 minutes of podcasting being posted. We're dedicated. Even in the shoot.
Why are you going on Google?
Because I wanted to do this thing. I saw it today.
Mm-hmm.
And I pointed it out to you. It's, what was it? 6 red flags in a relationship that do not include cheating.
Nice. That do not include cheating.
I thought I saved it, but I guess I have to go down now.
Oh, it was a little clickbait thing?
And no, it's an article.
No, it was a little clickbait thing on Google.
No, it's an article because I liked it.
It's like one of the tabloids.
Is that what? No, it's not a tabloid. It's from the New York Post.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and search it. Find it up.
Yeah, you're right. Could
Might
be
be able
true.
to find it on the computer.
No, I put a heart on it.
Where do the heart things go? Ooh, okay, bookmark maybe.
Yeah, bookmark. Should be a bookmark.
I didn't bookmark anything, though.
Anyways, how was your day?
My day? My day was great.
Yay,
Today was my day off.
Yeah.
And chilled.
It was
Didn't
my
have
day
much
off.
to do.
It was my day off too.
I know, we stayed up late watching TWD, watching The Walking Dead.
Is that what they call TWD? The Walking.
TWD, yeah.
I thought it
The
was
Walking Dead.
WD.
No.
Where did you get
TWD. I don't know. I've heard it and I've seen it. TWD.
Well,
The
honestly,
Walking Dead.
Let's talk about TWD.
Yeah. I mean, we started from the beginning, so
right,
we
It's
have a
good.
fresh, clear mind on it.
right.
I mean, I remember just about everything. You don't.
How long ago did you watch it though?
At least 5 years ago, since before we started dating. I haven't watched it in at least 5-6 years.
All right. Well, you didn't remember much.
Anytime you ask me a question about any character in the show, I'm like, yeah, this happens, this happens, this happens. I know exactly what happens, but it's still cool just to watch it, just to rewatch it.
But you don't remember the scene.
Right, yeah.
Like you remember the plot.
I remember everything that happens. I remember literally everything that happens, but obviously I don't have photographic memory, so I can't just replay it
You
in my head.
can't see the scene.
Exactly,
You know the plot.
exactly. I know exactly. Literally, anytime you ask me what happens, I knew exactly what happened.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. But I think I'm into it. I think I'm into it for now. Like I said, I might just quit at season 3.
Yeah.
Like I did last time. Last
Some-
time I was watching season 1, 2, 3, I believe, with my dad. And by season 3, I was like, yeah, I hate this show. I don't want to watch it.
No, season 5. You have to give it until season 5.
Why? What's in season 5?
Season 5 and 6 are okay. Anything after that, the episodes are so slow. Kind of like they are right now. The episodes are kind of slow right now, but they're starting to pick up. Like the first episode, the second episode, they were pretty slow.
I'm just ready for mom to die,
But then it picks up.
for the leadership to go down a hill. Because they go to the prison, right? Remember? They go to prison.
Yeah,
Spoiler
yeah,
alert,
you remember
spoiler
that.
alert.
Good job.
Spoil alert.
I mean, this show's pretty old. It just
Ugh.
ended, and I don't know anything from season 6 on, so it's
It
not like we
literally-
can spoil anything at the end and stuff. So
How do you know it ended, though?
because I remember I remember it advertising the last season, the season finale of The Walking Dead.
Do you know how it ends?
No, and I don't want to know.
Do you want to know?
No, I don't. If I know how it ends, I'm not gonna watch it. Then it's just stupid.
I'm going to learn how it ends.
Yeah, by us watching it. You're not
Oh,
gonna look it up.
That's too late now.
Are you kidding me?
No. Anyways. Yeah, I might get into it. I don't know, babe. When the show gets so redundant to me, I don't know if I can watch 11 seasons.
That's a lot of seasons.
We haven't even finished Criminal Minds. You know how many seasons that is, too?
Yeah, but that's like, it's whatever.
Walking Dead becomes that's whatever whenever all the characters start dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean it keeps it
Recycle.
exciting
That's
whenever
true.
they kill people.
You're right. They do have good plot writing. The writers are really good at the plot.
But I mean, between the first 3 seasons or first 5 seasons and how many left, right? Like how much it freaking changes.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows where it's gonna end up at? Like they could end up in freaking on a boat going across the ocean to find out if people are still alive across the ocean. I have no clue.
They would die
How?
on a boat, babe. The minute someone dies,
You never know. It's always sunny. It's always sunny in the show. Have you ever
It's
realized that?
hot
Besides
and
that
sunny.
one episode where it was rainy.
hey, yeah, what happens?
It's
Do
all
they ever
sunny.
go to another state? That would be interesting to go to another
That's what I
state
th-
in the cold.
I don't necessarily know. Like I don't think they traveled that far.
Then they don't know what
it's not.
happens.
I mean, I don't remember it specifically being like, oh, like passing a road sign. And it's like, welcome to Vermont or something. I don't ever remember anything like that. I wonder if zombies can live in the cold.
That would be cool. But there's a fever, so once they're a fever, they're dead. And then I don't think their body cares as long as the brain can be able to, because the brain is what
Who
controls
knows?
everything.
Frostbite on a zombie, you think?
That'll be cool.
Frostbitten zombie? I wonder what happens. Because their blood is so boiling warm.
Hey, how do they even process food? Like,
Like-
you know, they eat flesh. It just
Right.
goes down. Like, do they have working body? That's just weird to me.
I
Because
don't
when
know.
they open them, you know, when they did that scene when they just
They gut him. Find out if he ate the girl or not.
that was
Yeah.
disgusting. It felt like it was just mush in there. There's
Yeah.
no organs in there. It's just mush. Mush organs.
Right.
Mushy organs.
I mean, what do you think would happen if you opened up your stomach?
A
I mean,
bunch of
kind of the same
organs.
thing. The organs still have to work, right? They still have to. I mean, there's a reason why they're hungry.
They're overheated though. They're hungry because of the instant to be hungry.
Yeah.
The then makes them want flesh.
I wonder if they ever find a cure too.
No, they don't.
It doesn't seem like they can, because if you die, you turn.
yeah.
So that
Spoiler alert, bang.
Right.
Spoiler alert.
come on, everybody knows. Everybody knows by now. And if
Spoiler
you don't,
alert.
I mean,
And if you don't, we don't care for you.
that was the craziest part of the show, because like normally it's been like, hey, zombies, if you get bit, you turn. But I mean, cat like randomly dying or something, it is what it is. But that makes you think that's how it started. Someone died just like normally, and then out of nowhere they just turned into a zombie.
So you're saying. So what you're saying.
That's how I think like the beginning.
So
I don't
do
think
they
it
ever
was.
explain that? I hope they explain it one day, maybe. Because
They
it's
might not
a-
explain it in The Walking Dead, but they might explain it in the other show before The Walking Dead or whatever that stupid show's called.
There's a show before The Walking Dead.
Yeah, it's different people, different like everything. Something.
What's the purpose
I
of
think
it?
it is.
Or just find out the problem, and then they're like, oh, apocalypse.
Like I said, I haven't watched it,
Okay,
so
sorry.
there's.
Sorry, I'm just angry.
You're one to always be like, so what is it? It's like I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I know I do that. But I just expect you to know everything, babe, because you're such a smart man.
Such a smarty pants.
Such a smarty pants. Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna quit season 3. But hey, let's watch it, right?
What's the point?
Babe, just to experience season 1, 2, and 3. That's good.
If you watch a show like The Walking Dead, it's worth finishing.
Is it?
Yeah, Criminal Minds, not really worth it. Comedy shows, not really worth it. It's, you know what it, like,
No, you want to know what the characters are going.
there's a low-key storyline, but nothing too crazy.
You're
in
right,
shows
you're
like
right.
that. So.
I'm probably not gonna finish it, but yes, you're right. We'll try. I'll try my best, babe, for you.
You will, because I'll be like, hey, let's watch the show. And I'm going to put on The Walking Dead, and you're going to watch it with me. Because you don't have freaking anime
But
anymore.
let me tell you this: I'm not gonna stay up again watching it. That was so annoying. Waking up late. Went to bed at 2:30.
Yeah.
Freaking!
I told you let's go to bed, and you're like, oh, I want to see what happens.
I keep wanting to see what happens.
And then it always stretches it out to the end of the
Yeah.
episode.
Why didn't you tell me that? I didn't learn.
I didn't think it was going to do that. I forgot.
It did it, and I was like watching, and I was like, okay, now they're telling me, okay,
Yeah,
now.
but
And
then it fast forwards after, and
Mhm.
then
and then it goes back, and then it goes to the present, and then it goes to the future. Just kidding.
that's one thing they always do in this show, though. They always go to the future, and they always go like to the past a lot. There's a lot of like
I don't like it. I
time
don't like it
warps.
because whenever I'm trying to cut through, like, hey, I gotta go to sleep, let me watch. Just
Yeah.
because I really hate leaving in a point where I'm like, I'm uncomfortable with it. Let me watch it.
Right.
So I was catfished. Is that what it's called?
Kinda.
Catfished.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't want to stay up again like that because we woke up at 10:30, and then I had to go to school.
Yeah. Smarty pants. Going back to school.
Yeah.
But yeah, it sucks waking up at 10. especially on your day off.
Yeah, but it's
From work.
fine. I mean, it's whatever. At this point, I'm so cool. I don't care about my day off. I'm gonna have 3 days off soon.
I mean, we still had a nice day off. So
I honestly, yeah, you're right. My bad. We did have a nice day off. What did
it was
we do?
nice. Went to eat. We're podcasting. We had coffee and bread this morning. We
Coffee.
took care of the IRS crap.
Oh yeah,
So-
we had some problems with IRS, man. You know, they're trying to take all our money. We're like, no, man,
Trying to take
don't
our
be
money.
taking our money.
Like, no.
No, get out of here.
Go find someone else stupid to take money from.
Yeah, I know we're super duper rich, but we're not gonna give 50%. No
Yeah.
way, not in Florida.
Those people are literally robots that work for the freaking IRS.
They
though.
do.
And they're freaking stupid. I could do their job better than them.
Honestly,
And they got training.
you literally were
told-
telling the steps as he was telling you.
Yeah,
You're
and
like,
then he finally
yeah.
freaking came to that conclusion. I'm like, oh
oh
my
my
gosh.
god, common sense did not
Suck.
work.
Yeah.
But it looked like he was. It sounds like he was training though, because you just said like, oh well, I don't know how to. I need to get in here. and blah, blah.
Well, certain people have certain capabilities, and he probably doesn't have
Oh,
that.
okay.
But, like, even if you're that, it's like, you should know.
well, the first person.
Most people probably don't work for
hung
the
up.
IRS for a lot of years. Maybe. I don't know.
I think so. They do. There's a good benefits to work for the government, man. You don't work for the government.
For IRS? I'd be the
Anything.
best goddamn IRS worker ever. I'd be employee of the month every month.
You would be on the phone.
I would get
wouldn't you be?
satisfaction ratings through the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the government asks you if you're satisfied. They're like, take it or leave
Well,
it.
the calls are recorded for quality purposes and stuff.
Yeah, they're just looking at like, this sounded like you're being a bit mean to our taxpayers. Next time, try it a little better.
They probably have
You're
a
good.
terrible turnover rate. I guarantee you
You
they
think
do.
so?
Yeah.
No.
Any call
babe, but
center has a terrible
benefits.
turnover rate. It doesn't matter.
Benefits, babe.
People are
RIS
stupid.
benefits.
What are the benefits?
The government benefits.
Like what?
All the holidays off. All the calendar holidays off.
Oh my gosh.
There's something else in there.
Yeah.
Same as the postman.
They
you want to
probably
be a
have
post office man?
they have better benefits.
You think so? Why? Why?
Cause
Because they're a full post office man.
they're sick. They get to wear Buckies.
You want? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
That would fit you so well, babe.
It would.
You want to be a post office man?
A mustache and a bucket hat. Delivering mail. The only thing is you don't want to be screwed with like your route. You
Yeah,
know?
your schedule is gonna be crazy too. 60-hour weeks.
No.
You can push for 60 hours. You can get so many hours in the post office.
Psh,
And they're like, hey, we need because they're short right now.
I'm trying to
Remember?
work 60 hours.
Hannah's boyfriend works in the post office.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of hours. He literally all he did before he started dating was work
Yeah.
and get coffee at the coffee shop where we worked, where he was able to look at her lustfully.
Mail and coffee. That's that kid's life, I guess.
But now it's Hannah and post office.
And they're still together.
I don't know. Moved in. Who knows?
Oh.
Anyways,
I'm getting tired.
really?
I'm getting tired.
You're gonna yawn in front of the microphone, man.
In front of the
In
fans.
front of people. In front of our fans, our dedicated fans out there.
I bet you I just
Hey.
made like 10 people yawn. The 10 people that watch this. I bet you I made them all yawn right there.
Yeah, you probably did. But did you make shorts?
Of the last one?
Yeah.
No.
Gotta start making some shorts.
Yeah.
man.
I should have made some clips. But,
we should do some cool shorts ourselves.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like cringy
I'll come-
pranks.
not cringy pranks. We're not
Like
in that
what,
cringe
though?
radar. We're gonna do like cute, I don't know, not cute, but like cool.
Like what?
Shorts. I don't know. I gotta find the format. I don't want to do the basic stuff.
Can't just say we're going to do cool shorts and then I ask like what? You have no clue.
We should do a short on would you rather. Come up with 3 would you rathers for that shorts.
Just like a short little thing?
Uh-huh.
Like 3 different scenarios or what?
Yeah, 3 different scenarios of would you rather. Would you rather kill your mom or have sex with your dad?
You think of the worst ones. Literally the worst.
Would you rather set yourself on fire or set your dog on fire? Some people, you would be surprised if you did you did cat instead of dog. People would be like, "Oh my god, that's such a hard decision."
What?
And I'd be like, "B, it's not."
I mean, set yourself on fire.
Yourself.
Do you have chance to put it out? Like, can you put it out on your dog?
This is what I dislike about people who would you give him or would you rather, and all they do is what are the conditions? What are the environment? I literally said, would you rather set yourself on fire or set your cat on fire?
And just
Choose.
let either one burn to death? Is that what you're saying?
Which one would you let, yourself or the cat?
Because
Nothing
I mean, you could
else.
set something on fire and then also
I
put
would
it
not
out.
give you any more clues. You need to understand that the fire is the important part. You're gonna set yourself on fire or the cat on fire.
Okay, you can set the cat on fire, have a bucket of water right
No.
next to you, and then freaking douse it in water.
There's no scenarios. There's no. It's just what is done. What is said is gonna be done, and that's it. You
Okay,
can't add. You can't
Do you
take
have
away.
to watch it?
You can't add or take away from the scenario. It's just that. You just have to say yes,
I guess
me,
I can make
or
my
no.
own rules then.
No rules for you.
You're
I
making
have
it
the
way
rules.
too loose.
No, I'm making it very clustered.
Okay,
'Cause-
would you rather burn to death, or would you rather set your dog on fire and watch it burn to death?
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
That's what you mean?
That's very suffering, though.
Is that what you mean?
Why would you have to watch a dog to feel for your dog? If your dog gets on fire, your dog gets it on fire.
You might never know. It just turns to ash, and it's like, oh, I wonder what happened to my dog.
Oh.
It's just ash in the wind.
So you're thinking about like, oh, you're really going deep.
At that point, it's just like, hey,
You gotta
You just don't
emphasize
know.
on the terror. I get it.
right.
Huh, okay. I gotta come up with some good ones and we can do some shorts on it.
Okay.
Anyways. Shorts.
Shorts.
Have you done anything with your channel? Our
No.
fans want to know.
Actually, I posted a post today. All it said was hello. I want to see if anybody like responds.
Wait, where?
Like on my channel. Like I have so
Like-
many subscribers now that I can do these things called posts, and it's like kind of like
What?
like
Alex Freedom
Instagram.
did.
Yeah, right. Like you post a picture, post a comment, or
And you said
you know,
hello.
something like that. Yeah.
Do you say anybody there?
No, I just said hello.
Hello.
Literally just hello. I should have put anybody there. That would have been better.
That would have been so much funnier.
Yeah.
Because I'm so much more funny.
Yeah, I was looking at that, and like I said, I was updating all the software on my computer
Yeah.
for like OBS and Streamlabs and all the games that I might want to play, and updating all that crap. That way, it's all good to go. And my computer, all its updates are now good. So,
That's lit.
yeah.
Anything new this week? You feel like sharing?
What are you doing?
I really want to find that post, and I just
Well, why don't you just look it up?
I totally forgot about it. Hold on,
If you look it up, it might come up.
babe. I saved it. Ugh. What was it? 6 red flags. Anyways, what did you? Was there anything new this weekend though? In your head, at work.
It's Wednesday. What do you mean this weekend? Like this past weekend? That
This
just
week, yeah. Oh, found it. You're right. Just look at.
yeah. Just look it up. If you know the name of it.
Can
why
you
don't
stop
just look it
being
up?
mean to me? You're being so
It's not
mean
like
to
it's just
me.
gone into the metaverse forever.
Wait. Oh my God. They literally wrote an article. It's not like 1, 2, and 3, 4.
For real?
Yeah, they actually wrote an article about it. Super losers. New York Post. You suck.
I guess you should have skimmed it beforehand.
Well, I wanted to like get the first look in the podcast so we
Right.
can give it to our fans.
Yeah.
Do you think
That's
most
true.
of our fans are gonna be males or females?
Males.
Hey.
There's more males in Earth than females, right?
No,
Or no?
there's more females.
For real?
Slightly more than male. Like 53% are women.
Really?
Yeah, like a slight percentage.
Huh.
Wandering eyes, not the biggest threat to modern sex, love, and understanding. Wandering eye is fine, babe. You can wonder. Those eyes can wander all they want.
They do.
Coming from me. What?
I said they do.
Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
there are 6 main red flags. Here, hold on. They literally wrote like a whole article on this. Oh my God, guys. Here, I'm trying to save people relationships, babe.
Yeah. Trying to
Do you
make sure
even
they know the red flags.
What's one red flag for you?
A red flag?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Babe,
Dang it.
Seriously.
My yawn senses are activated right now. A red flag would be like, you don't want to talk to me at all. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. It's hard to say without things coming up. Just like short fuse,
Okay.
you know,
Short
like
fuse.
ready to shut down so fast, and like don't like cook for me. I don't know.
You're not my mom.
Yeah. Just because I said you don't cook for me.
No, but like go on with the list like a mom, like a mom list, and be like, if you don't cook for me, if you don't hug me when I fall.
Yeah, if you don't patch me up with Band-Aids. If you don't get my outfit ready for work. You know, stuff
If you
like
don't
that.
encourage me to do better in life in school.
I don't think that's a mom's job. I think that's a dad's job.
No, it's mom. I'm gonna be
That's
like,
either parent.
Dad is just get your shit together.
That's literally
God damn it.
basically what you just said.
And then the woman encourages, honey, you're so good at life. Keep going.
Okay.
All right, you want to hear what New York Post said?
Did you find the actual list?
No, it's not a list, babe. They're writing an article. Don't be rude. The first one, being apathetic. Apathetic. What is that? Apathetic.
Being apathetic? I don't know.
Apathetic.
Read
Okay.
what it says.
It's inattentive. Sorry, not inactive. Inattentive, uncaring, untrusting, and dismissive of interests. What's the biggest red flag?
Right, so you're
for
like
both men and
disinterested.
women.
I mean, that's kind of obvious.
Honest, but not to some people.
It said,
I can come up with a couple that someone being super uninterested, just tell me whatever. Okay. Just listen to you without even caring. Can you come up with a couple in your head? I can. Still happens.
my dad and mom?
Oh my God, babe. Let's not do that here.
No, it's not like that
You.
all the time. It's okay to be like,
You were like
I'm
that.
not interested in that.
No, you're like that. Cold.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I just am not
Okay.
interested in some of the things that you say.
You're right, but I'm always interested in what you say. I think you're a god in my eyes, babe.
No, you're not.
When
A
you
lot of the times when I
talk-
talk, you're like, I don't want to listen to this. It's so stupid.
To
And
the
that's okay. I'm okay with it. Whenever I tell you that, you can't take it. It's like, okay, I'll just never talk to you again.
Be fair. It's when you really are talking about something super stupid.
Okay.
Like
And some of the stuff
super-
that you talk about is not super stupid?
not super. Sometimes you talk about like
Okay, so it has to be
stupid.
super stupid. It has to be top of the line, just fucking
Babe.
stupid.
I listen to you I listen to you like whenever you talk about like your basketball, your Packers, things I really don't care about,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
I never say "It's so stupid." No, you know what? You know what subjects are super stupid to me.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
So I don't do that all the time, right?
No, I'm doing it all the time. I'm not saying you do it all the time. I'm just
Okay.
saying that's what you do.
But you do that to me more than that. Because when I talk about books, you don't do like, you don't tell me like, you don't ever say like that's super stupid.
Right.
All you do is just kind of zone me out, which I think is worse. Because at least
It's
I
not
let you know.
zoning you out. I'm just saying,
just
oh, that's
go.
cool. If I have nothing to add, that's basically me saying like, yeah, it is what it is. I'm indifferent to it. It's okay to not be interested in some things that you talk about.
Yeah, something.
You like talking about
But
it,
just
right?
cut me off then. I can talk to the wall then, babe. I don't need to talk to your face.
Okay.
This
Then
is-
whenever you don't want to hear what I say, I'll do the same thing. I'll get mad. I'll freaking freak out too.
No, I'm not. I don't freak out. Do I freak out? Sometimes.
You know what I
Babe.
mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. I don't freak out, first of all. Second of all, it's what I'm saying. If you don't like the conversation, like I did to you, I don't want to talk about this. This
Right.
is stupid.
And if I say that,
How do you?
you want to talk about it, so obviously I'm gonna
But I'm
listen
not
and be
gonna
like,
But I hate that though, because I don't want to force you to listen to me talk to you. You know, there's one person in our life that I can name that talks, and she doesn't even care if you care what she's talking about or you're even listening. She just kind of like, if you're pretending to listen, even though she knows you're not listening, she still talks.
there's a lot of people like that.
But babe, that's so rude because it literally is killing me from boredom. This person is killing me and they don't care about me. All they want to do is talk to someone.
Yeah.
That's so selfish. You know how angry and how like selfish that is? It makes me so angry when people do that. Because I don't do that to people. If you don't want to listen to me, you don't want to listen? Okay. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'll
but
get angry, but like let me know because you didn't let me rant.
some
and
people
now,
are oblivious to what they're doing, though.
no, these people are not. They know. They know. These people are not. Maybe autistic people are oblivious to what they're saying,
Right.
and then you have to kind of listen to them. But I prefer to listen to an autistic kid talk about random crap
Mm-hmm.
than a person who knows I'm completely uninterested in what they're talking about because they're talking about stupid what? What is the stupid subject?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Freaking grape juice.
Something super weird, like ordinary.
Yeah.
Nothing meaningful in the story. Or when someone tells a lame story, just to tell it, just tells a story. It's not even a story. It's more of like, yeah, this happened.
This happened to me today, and then they end. It's like, wait,
Yeah, I woke
That's it?
up, had some coffee, and I got to work.
you
It
know,
was dark outside.
I saw the craziest thing today.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
That's just how much of the story started, and then it's just like you're still waiting. And it's like,
you know, I was
that's it.
ready for that story. I honestly was like, what happened to you today?
well,
You see, that's a good way to start a story. That's a good spicing up, but you gotta spice it up. Like,
right.
that's crazy thing happened to me today. I woke up at work, made some coffee, and it was dark outside. And there was a hobo outside our house.
Yeah, there's a hobo burning some fire in a trash can
You know, sometimes I do get scared that there might be a hobo nearby.
near here.
Not near here, more like near here. Yeah. Not in this end, but like getting out of the house, like they're coming around checking stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I leave that porch light on
Right. Yeah.
to protect you because I'm like, I don't want them to think that there's not nobody
I'll be
here.
able to protect myself. It's not like they're freaking
The light
superhuman.
protects you.
Yeah.
Well, it's people in freaking, what do? Heroin and cocaine.
Yeah.
Heroin, they're jacked up mentally.
Yeah. They
That they have super strength.
are. Right.
I listen to a few people talk about it in podcasts. It's like people on heroin are crazy.
It's not super strength. It's just they have freaking like.
They have no pain.
Yeah. Exactly. They're just hyped up on freaking crack.
Should we try it
No.
one day? Crack.
No.
Wait, what's the difference between crack and cocaine? They're the
No.
same thing,
And I
right?
don't care. This is one of those things where I genuinely don't care.
I am glad you said it.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Trying to freaking pull out some gay topics to talk about.
Well, honestly, I always wonder
Gay.
about drugs because, you know, I'm such a good girl. And one day I want to kind of strip that away from me and become low-key a drug addict. I'm already a
No.
drug addict when it
Girls
comes to coffee.
can't do drugs
Why?
because you guys have. You can't even drink a freaking can of alcohol. What makes you think that you can do drugs? You know what happened?
Do you think
You'd
I would
immediately
go?
be in the metaverse.
Do you think I would go deep in it, like gone?
Yeah. Well, first off, you'd probably take it, and then you'd probably start acting like you were freaking some type of way, and then
Babe,
whenever it
what do
finally
you
hits
mean
you,
by
you
that?
because
No,
you
no.
do the
Let's
same
get
thing.
into this.
No, you do the
No,
same thing
babe.
whenever you start drinking a
What do
can
you
of
mean?
beer. You start acting like you're messed up.
I'm not acting. I'm not messed up, but I literally feel the minute I drink, I start feeling warm everywhere, and then my cheeks start getting
Right.
freaking hot.
Yeah.
Me saying that doesn't mean I'm so fucked up. I didn't say that. I'm more of like I'm already feeling this beer, and it's just one beer. That's how crazy my body reacts to alcohol.
Right. Yeah. 'cause
And
you
then
don't
if I have
it
a
that
second
often.
one, then it's like I'm feeling so out of it.
You do have to give it time though.
Got what?
You're feeling the burn because you don't know your body doesn't intake alcohol that often. That's
you
why
think
you
so?
feel the burn.
I think everybody has different.
You're not feeling the burn because it's just automatically like doing something to your body.
What's a burn?
The burning that you're feeling, like your whole body like starts like getting red and stuff, like you said.
Yeah. Well, my cheeks get red, and then I get hot,
Right.
and then I feel woozy.
Right. Almost did
Sometimes
it again.
you're.
I almost almost yawned
You
again.
know what? I mean, this might be cut short. We have 31 minutes left, but hey, we can cut it here, money.
You don't have to set a timer.
If you're falling asleep, it's okay. I understand.
We literally have a timer that's going off up there.
You can't even read that though.
Sure, I can. It says 29 minutes, 13 seconds. Right?
How can you read that and you couldn't read the other things?
I can make it out, sort of.
Oh, is it the lighting?
No.
Do you need glasses, babe? Let's talk about that. When are you gonna go see an eye doctor? I think you will look so hot in some glasses.
Why wouldn't I just get contacts so I don't have to wear glasses?
I don't want contact.
I could just get, like, yellow contacts or something.
You look
Or like
psychotic.
a wolf.
It wouldn't look as cool as if you were brown and with yellow eyes.
How much different do you think I'd look with brown eyes?
How much different do you think you look with glasses?
Not
Brown
that much
eyes?
different.
You wouldn't be as hot with brown eyes, honestly. If you want me to be truthful.
I wouldn't look what?
As hot.
Probably. You're probably right.
I mean, you're super hot right now. You probably just take the super out and just hot.
I'm just hot.
Yeah, just hot, man.
Hey, sometimes that's what girls want. Just the nice hot man instead of a super hot man.
I mean, you're not hot like in the traditional way, though. You're
What
hot
does
like
that
a
mean?
masculine way. Not like those hot guys in TikTok. Have you seen those hot guys in TikTok?
You're talking about the light-skinned fuckboys that do the dances?
Oh my! Not even light skin, like white kids.
With like parted hair,
Yeah.
And they have like very cute face, like handsome face, but then they're like they're wearing bracelets, nail collared.
Right.
It's something about a man just being a weird, like I
They
don't
have
know.
the skinniest jeans on you've ever seen in your
But
life.
they're attractive kids, though. They're attractive. They're just
Right.
hot because of
They're
the
what you-
outfit.
They're yeah.
Yes, and they're dancing and their smile.
Yeah, they're fuckboy smile.
Literally, I am not kidding. They look at the camera like, hey,
Yeah, it's all for show.
hey.
They're probably like 5 feet 2 inches tall, and they probably have freaking micro penis.
You literally are sounding like a hater right now.
Just saying.
To
Hit
all
the
my
gym, get some
TikTok lovers out-
testosterone. They have too much freaking estrogen in their body. They're sitting there doing TikTok dances instead of hitting the gym.
Babe, dang, you're savage right now.
Just saying.
No, you're right though. That's another thing I found out.
These kids
Did-
think high school lasts forever.
Muscles, testosterone, you need to get the T up. You know what I'm saying? T
Right.
up. Get the T.
Get that tea.
Matt and Jane. Get the
What do you mean?
It's just in this generation, the more like from the past compared to the past, the men have a lot less testosterone than before.
Well, that's tea.
A lot less T.
Yeah.
And it's
What's
might
the
be
cause of that?
due to the
Hormones and meat and stuff?
the food, the also probably the environment in which we work. Like now it's not as manually industrial as before.
Right,
Now
yeah.
it's more corporate. The
You
the
just have kids staying
decline
at home
in
doing
workouts.
TikToks instead of lifting heavy boxes and stuff. I gotcha. They just lifting their phone.
Let's not be idealistic about
Just saying.
reasons. But I mean, there's people that really love TikTok, and to those people I say, you are doing dishonor to our society and our country, and please turn it off, delete it, and go and be a doctor or a lawyer because we need those people in our society.
Do not influence TikTokers to become doctors or lawyers. That's going to be the end of civilization. They need to stay doing TikToks.
Babe, is
They're fine right where they are. Once their mind is polluted like that, it's good just to stay right
Babe,
there.
look, if they're TikTokers, doesn't mean they're dumb. They could be really smart kids.
Right.
That you just like, this is the easy
But if you
way.
dance on TikTok, that makes 90% of the population just absolutely cringe out of their socks. Like,
Yeah, you're probably not that smart.
go ahead and
You're
stay
right.
there.
You're right. If it's that cringe, it depends on how cringe it is. Because if it's not as cringe as other things, then it possibly means you might be smarter.
If you do something that is cringe,
Oh,
and
we're
you
back to this.
and you're willing to post it on social media,
I won't do that.
no.
I mean, I'm not that bright. You're right.
If you they have to watch it and be like,
I'm gonna do.
if they
something.
watch it and be like, oh, that's freaking sick. I look so sick dancing like this. No way. I can't wait to show my friends on TikTok.
What if you record something? You're like, well, that's cringe, but it's funny. I'll post it. I'm
It's not
saying
funny.
I did.
No, there's no way it's funny. No, I'm sorry. Something cannot be cringe and funny at the same time.
You sure?
Yeah.
I think.
I think I could make it happen.
It's either cringe to you or it's funny to you.
You don't think I can make it happen? I'm gonna record something and it's gonna be cringe, but it's gonna be funny.
They could be laughing at you and it be cringy, if that's what you mean.
Imagine. Oh, that's so mean. People are like, this is so funny.
This
I'm
is
laughing
so-
at you.
Yeah, this is so funny.
I
Love the
Dash
fact that you're
laughing at
sacrificing
you.
yourself for my own comedic,
Yeah.
what is it called? Comedic relief.
Yep. You're just a comedy punching bag. Everybody just gets to shit on you.
That's what a jokester was before, right? In the medieval times, he literally just laughing at him for being.
Yeah, like Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
he
Charlie
freaking
Chaplin or
hit
whatever.
himself and fail and stuff, and he was like,
Freaking pantomime, yeah. Yeah. Well, he
I don't
didn't
think
talk
he made any sounds.
because he was a mime. I'm pretty sure,
But
right?
that's what I pictured. Yeah. No, it was because it was in the silent movies.
Right. It was a
God,
black
babe.
and whites and stuff.
You don't even know history.
Yeah, I do. I was in drama class in 9th grade. I remember Charlie Chapman. Yeah. The
Why were you in
psychodrama
drama
teacher.
class, loser?
It was one of my electives. I thought it was gonna be cool, and I was like, "Yeah, I gotta go." Like once I
I
realized,
couldn't picture you that.
like 90% of the kids in that were IB nerds, like just like courtyard kid IB people.
For
I
real?
was like, "Yeah, I gotta go." But that's how I like kind of knew some of the kids in IB was from that class.
I was in drama class
All
all
throughout.
my years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. And it wasn't nerds. It was like actually like surfers,
Yeah.
skaters.
I believe you. I believe you.
It was
they were
Fletcher.
nerds. I believe you have a nerdar. You don't have a cringe dar or a nerdar.
Babe,
You
no,
can't-
I do. I know these weren't. This is Fletcher we're talking about. This is the cool kids' school.
Yeah, you're like, that kid's so cool. He's got long hair, but, you know, he's a freaking nerd. He gets straight A's. He freaking goes to mommy, calls him mommy.
No, surfer, tall, loves to surf.
That's just everybody at the beach. There's nerd surfers too, babe.
Yes, that's the ACE program.
That was the ACE program right there.
Mhm.
They're like, yeah, right after our exam, we're gonna go surf.
Totally. Not the kids in drama class. It was the kids in
No,
ACE
in drama
program.
class too.
Yeah,
They were cool
nerds.
guys.
They were nerds.
They weren't No, they were cool. They were cool nerds. They were look. Fletcher had this mixture of having like a diverse personality, in guys and girls.
Did
They were
anybody ever
all
bring their, like,
cool.
surfboard or skimboard to school?
Why would they bring that to school?
I don't
babe?
know. Just asking.
They would put it on top of their car, yes,
For real.
so they can go head to the beach right after school, or in lunchtime.
You know what that's
and never
like,
come back to
right?
school.
You know what that's like?
What?
Bringing your surfboard or your skimboard to school is like kind of like bringing your armor or your sword to school
Babe, you don't
and putting it on in the
understand.
courtyard and showing it off to the other kids. It's
Ugh.
literally the exact equivalent of a
No.
courtyard kid.
These people had nice Jeeps.
They were beach courtyard kids. They were literally beach courtyard kids.
I think, you know what I think
Debunked.
this is? This is you being jealous of my school because my school was litty.
Not jealous of your school. Not at all.
I'm not jealous of your school. I thought Patson was going to be like lit location, big, fancy, luxurious school.
No.
And all it is in the hood.
We're
with
humble and we're
hood-
smart.
With hood kids. You're not humble.
Yeah, we're humble and smart.
I have met, 4, 5 Patson kids? Oh, hoodlums.
I don't know, me, Gabe, Trey,
Hoodlums.
Merrick, Chase.
Okay, Chase.
I'm sure there's other. Yeah, you've met other people from Paxton.
Yep, I have. And
Yeah.
they're hoodlings.
What do you mean?
They the only thing they have going for them is the fact that their school is known for being prestigious on terms of intellectual.
It's not really known for being prestigious. It's just a
Yeah, it
freaking
is.
magnet school.
Babe, I'm telling you
It's
as
a
an
good school.
outsider from when I hear about Patson, when anybody heard about Patson, I was like, oh, so you're smart. That's all they had going for them. But the minute someone found out where that was, I never found out anything further about Patson. The minute I went to this, I was like, oh my God, this is
Yeah, it used to be a good part of
this
town.
is sad. Losers.
It used to be a good part of town.
Look, and all I know, those people probably are not that smart. It's just like Florida has very low standards.
And people that go to Fletcher are smart.
Smarter because they're creative and smart. Our ACE program was awesome because they were nerds and they were surfers.
What does ACE stand for?
I honestly do not know. I didn't join it.
Mhm.
I refuse to put myself in that type of pressure of being that smart.
It's probably autistic central education, and you had no clue.
You literally took your time to go
I was
through.
thinking about
You were
it.
thinking about it.
I
too.
knew the A was autistic, but I
You
couldn't
literally
think
like-
of CE.
What was it? You literally took your time. That was so funny. I knew you were not listening to me. I knew it.
I was listening.
It's okay. Let's agree to disagree.
That's a good
wait.
saying. I'm gonna start saying that
What?
anytime I like just want to get on someone's nerve.
What?
Like if they say something to me, I'll be like, let's just agree to disagree.
Does
That's what I'm gonna start saying to you. Anytime I don't like anytime we're like,
does that get on your
what's
nerves?
your point on that? Let's just agree to disagree. Just leave it at that.
Do you? Does that get?
That's how you leave it on good terms, but the other person's like, that fucking asshole. But I can't argue back with that.
You're so right, though. Honestly, because you can't really agree to disagree. You can never really agree. I
But
disagree
you
with
can't break character. You can't be like, let's agree to disagree, and then start laughing like you would. You would just laugh, and then it'd be like, nah, let's continue. But if you just say, no, let's just agree to disagree,
Uh huh.
and then just go on with your life.
That's
Then
so
it's like-
hard though because I feel bad, and then I'm like, but that was really funny. Okay, let's practice. Let's do it.
No,
Okay.
let's not practice. Why don't we do it in the real world instead of doing stupid practice?
Because I'm not gonna be able to do it. Like if I'm talking to Catherine or to your mom, and your mom is like blabbing about being the best thing in the world, blah, blah, blah," and I'm like, let's agree
then-
to disagree.
Well, no. What you have to do is you have to put in your point, and then if they rebuttal back, after that you have to be like, okay, well, let's just agree to disagree.
Don't even just be like, okay.
Yeah, but you do have to put in your
That's
point
so
first.
mean,
You can't
though.
just be like, all right,
But if I
someone
put
says
my-
something, and then you just say, let's agree to disagree. You can't just say that.
But they're.
You have to say something back.
I'm not
They
gonna
come
do
back,
that.
and then
But then they expect you to rebuttal and say like, well, but they say you go, let's agree.
no, we already agreed to disagree.
You know what? I agree. I just switched my opinion to your opinion because I agree.
See, that's one thing that guys know how to do really well.
Yeah, you're right.
Agree to disagree. Women, they can't stand it. They literally have no
You're right.
gene in their body that's like
You're right.
agree to disagree. It's actually a very good point. I think I just debunked the male and female.
No, you're right. But there's also like the medium of that where I don't want you to think like me. I don't want you to agree with me. I'm okay with you not agreeing with me. But do you see my point? That's what guys don't do. They instead,
Yeah, and then we say I see your point, and then you just
No, you just say,
continue
"I
to
see your
go,
point."
Go.
I see your point.
Right.
What does that mean? What point do you see? Because I put 3 points in there. Which point do you agree with? You can say, I agree with this point, and I disagree with this point, and I agree with this point. I'm like, oh, okay. So, but you, and from that, I understood you. You listened to my 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, most people are not really good at listening, so I need to get better at that.
I wonder what the stats on that are. What
Not good.
percentage of people are good at listening?
2%.
I wonder how you
The
like
blind
conduct
people.
experiment. They're the best at listening. That's all I can do.
Oh. Babe, we didn't finish the article. Ah, my
Let's see
kid.
what else is on there.
All right. Now, let's get back to it. The second, what do you think is the second red flag to people?
What was the first one? Being disinterested, basically, in topics
Apathetic.
and stuff.
Apathetic.
Right. Yeah.
Is that how you say it? Apathetic? Apathetic. The second one is, drum roll, please.
Brrr.
In
What?
second place came someone being gross,
Ah.
meaning having poor hygiene, being unattractive, smelling bad, or having certain health issues like sexually transmitted diseases. People are so stupid. That's the second red flag in a relationship.
Well, that's stupid.
Why
that
are
should
you
be
in
a
a
red flag
relationship?
pre-relationship. It should be like, yeah, you're cool. Like I can be your friend, but you smell like shit, so I'll never touch your ding dong. You know?
Why do you say ding dong?
I'm just saying, because
In
I
your
mean, girls
relationship
tend
with
to have
guys?
better hygiene than guys. You know?
In your relationship with guys, you know that guys tend to have grosser.
I know that
Jeez.
girls tend to be like over compensating for,
If they're
hygiene.
ugly, they compensate for cleanliness.
No, like every girl.
I'm a
just try-
dirty girl.
I mean,
okay?
there are some, like,
Very dirty girls.
yeah, but I haven't seen any in a while. Like in today's age, there's not a lot. You know what I mean?
You're right. What do you think about the third one? Being clingy.
Being clingy. Yeah. If it's like, no,
Controlling
don't go.
behavior and being too jealous.
Yes.
You definitely relate to this one.
No, I definitely think that's freaking huge red flag.
Do you ever think I'm clingy? Or too jealous?
No.
Or overbearing? Or
N-
controlling?
No.
What do you mean?
I mean, no. No.
Do you never think I'm like... Sometimes I feel like I'm way too clingy.
Do I ever feel like that?
Like
About
I
you?
am.
No.
Too clingy.
No, you
You
we both do our own thing sometimes. Like that's not
well.
someone who's too clingy is like
Let me
freaking
let me tell you something. I
Uh-huh.
want to be right beside you.
uh-huh.
Just be like, no, don't go there. Stay with me. Right here.
I know. But then I'll be like, no, I'm going to do this. I made
Yeah.
plans, and you're like, it's not like you're
No,
like
no,
freaking
no.
out.
Not like that. I'm saying like in a public event. I think every girl has that feeling of
I mean,
like I want
public
to be close
events.
to my hubby,
Yeah.
but I also force myself to go out and I like all the people too. I generally am a social person.
Right.
You are too. But at the same time, in the end of the night, I always feel like, I wish I was closer to him.
Right.
Like, I wish I would, like, at least been
not
a little
being-
bit more clingy.
That's not being clingy though.
I think it's being clingy if I'm, like, the whole party, I'm, like, just following you as
Yeah.
you talk to people. I'm just like,
But being away and then wanting, like, being like, oh, I wish we were together the whole day kind of thing, you won't feel like that if you are together the whole
at
day.
a party.
I'm just saying you won't feel like that if you were together all day. So it makes it a lot better at night, after it all, if
Think
you
so?
stay like
Hmm.
stay in your own lane.
You just don't care about me. That's what it is.
Keep going. Stop being psycho.
And the fourth one. There's 6 of these. Addiction.
Like battling with opiates and drugs and stuff like that.
Lack of motivation.
I mean,
addiction.
come on.
Lack of motivation, ambition, and financial prospects.
You made it
fourth
seem like this
place.
was going to be a good article. This is
I
pretty
honestly thought it was.
self-explanatory.
It literally is just like, I think all these things, all these red flags are before a relationship. Are just like a red flag of a person.
Right. It's like, oh, you're addicted to heroin. I'm not going to date you. Instead of being
I'm
like,
not even gonna be your friend.
you're addicted to heroin, but I think it'll work. Come on.
Oh, look at this. Promiscuous, meaning having sex with or having dated many other partners.
Yeah, then that's definitely a red flag.
But it compares it between men and women. Which one do you think cares more about promiscuity? Men or women?
Cares more? If you're a guy, you should care more about the one,
And the woman? Should they care about the guy as much?
Not
I say if
necessarily.
he's taking down 300, 600, no.
I mean, why would you disclose that information anyway?
Some guys like to disclose it. So if you do find out, don't
Some
don't
girls
go
like
with
to ask. Some guys like to ask. And I mean,
You
if
you
you're
never
gonna
really.
lie,
But you know what they say though? Like
What?
to the number of the girl, you have to multiply it by 3.
multiply it by 3.
Yeah.
Damn. Why? Because they're lying.
So if I tell you 2, then you have to multiply
6.
by 3.
Damn.
And then with the man, you have to divide it by 3.
For real? Is that what they said?
Let me look it up. I think it's divided or minus it by 3. No, I don't think it's minus.
I don't
3.
think it's minus. Yeah.
I think it's dude, it's a whole math equation to find out people's numbers.
Find people's body counts.
Body count.
What
I'm
if you're a trans guy? Then what do you do to that number? Times it by 0, probably, right? Because they've probably never been with someone because they're fucking weird.
We're gonna get canceled. Stop. Shut up. Look, I looked up body count formula.
Did something come up?
I did body mass index.
Oh.
No, if something came up, I would be so sad for our society.
I thought something was going to come up. Be like, well, if you're a redhead male, then you've got to divide that number by 6. If you're blonde hair, blue eyes male.
Her body count. Just take the number she gave you, divide it by her age, and times that number by 4.
What?
It's a whole math problem.
Divide that number by her age? Is that what you said?
Let me start by saying that this is a blog spot.
First off, that's...
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Why are we so
Say
scared?
what you just said again.
Hold on. 1 out of every 3 men has wiped a hoe. I also know
Wife to hoe.
you wiped this hoe and got cheated on. Now you're a bitter dude tweeting shit like, fuck bitches get money. All of this could have been avoided if you would have just asked her body count. If she's not a hoe, she will have no problem with telling you the truth. Your girl is your investment. You need to make sure you make the right investment before you get hurt. There's some red pill shit. She may appear to be the sweetest girl, but that doesn't mean she wasn't popping that poo for answers to her psychology homework in college. This guy has a whole
Oh
story.
my gosh.
You go in the club and think dude's hating on what you have, but that's not the case. The whole club knows she was giving that neck up for a $5 foot long, except you.
My God. This guy's just roasting
Dude,
women.
They are. They
Just
laughing at
roasting
you,
women.
and you're just grinning, thinking they want what you have. You never wonder why her cousin Mikey is so close to her, but is never at any family functions.
Okay, come on. Let's just get to the formula, babe.
Dude, this
No
guy's
sense in reading the whole freaking post.
But this
Come
guy's
on.
funny.
It's funny, but come on. We're not reading other people's work on this
Okay,
podcast.
20. Oh, I should give him credit after this.
Come on. You don't have to give him credit.
Babe, that was a good post.
You
That
might
was
have
funny.
to.
You laughed. Wait, that
was.
was just me laughing.
It was kind of
actually.
savage.
24, her age. Just take the number she gave you, divide it by her age, times that number by 4. So if she's 24 and says her body count is 6, use this formula. 24 is her age, divided by 6 equals 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Her body count is 16.
Oh. So you divide it by the number she gave you. Her age by the number she gave you. Not her age.
That age.
Okay,
her age.
Right. So you're taking her age and dividing the number that she gave you.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you
I
times it by
misheard
4.
it wrong. I thought
Okay.
you were saying take her age, divide the number that she gave you by her age. And I was like, that would be a fraction. And then times that, it would be an even lower fraction. That doesn't make any sense.
And then
I
if
gotcha.
you want to know when she started hoeing, find out when she started having sex to find how much she was at hoe.
Mhm.
Let's see. She started at 16. 24 minus 16 is 8. Divided by 16 equals 2. By the age of 16, she had 2.
Oh.
When she started having sex to find how she was a hoe.
Interesting.
How much she was a hoeing. She was a hoeing.
Interesting.
This guy is not right well, though. He needs to, go through it. So in her 8 years of having sex, she averaged 2 bodies a year. Okay, that tells you how many annually.
Gotcha.
You have yourself a keeper.
2 a year. That's not bad, right?
A year.
2
It's
a
not
year.
crazy.
Why do you
Why?
think that's crazy?
Because you're dating a lot.
That'd be dating a lot, yeah.
I don't know. I just think that a woman should be very selective
Yeah.
before having sex. So you shouldn't even have 2 body counts in 1 year. You should actually have 0 body count in 1 year. If you're actually you only have 2 relationships, I don't know. It's just weird.
Nowadays, it's like if you're dating and you haven't had sex within a month, it's like, all right, we might have to call it quits. That's how I feel like it is now.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you be? What if you were single and you were in that situation, and is that an expectation you have?
Right now, probably. But, before I had sex, no. It would be like, if it happens, it happens. Kind of like what it was with us. But now, honestly, yeah. Do you not feel like...
Do you not feel like that?
Babe,
I mean, a month is a long time,
You are
especially in today's age.
No.
It's like,
Think about
obviously,
it.
if you're underage, if you're
Think
under
about
18, you shouldn't be having sex anyway.
Think about it from a girl's perspective. I'm dating with you for a month.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna have sex with you in a month. That's
No.
crazy.
We're not going to make out or anything, and it's not going to lead to other things.
No, if I'm trying to save myself. Well,
You're talking about virgins?
no.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about first of all, let's talk about dating. What's the reason for you dating? Will you be dating for serious, for marriage, or not?
That's the only thing to do. If you're just
No.
dating for fun, you might as well have sex.
What? No.
What's the point in dating if you're not going to get married?
Well, people, what they do is they have sex, date, and then okay, that's over with, and then just be friends that we can call each other on. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the point in dating if you're not going to get married?
That's what I'm saying. That's the culture that there is right now. People just date. They're not looking to get married.
Right. So what's the point in even dating if you're not going to have sex with that person?
What I'm trying to say is there shouldn't be any dating unless you're trying to get married.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
you shouldn't have sex in the first month either.
But-
A month with someone is not. Think about it. I dated Michael Garner for a month.
Right.
Oh, sure, I have had sex with him within that end of
No.
that month.
Because you guys were both virgins. It's different whenever you're both virgins.
I don't think
if
he was
you've
a
had
virgin.
sex, it's a lot
You
different.
think so?
Yes. It would be a lot different if I was to date someone else now.
But that's adding a body count for a woman. Think about it from a girl's perspective.
Girls
It's like
are
I already
hoes.
had girl.
They are.
No.
If girls want sex, they can go out
now
and get
they're
sex.
hoes, but they
Right.
literally they shouldn't. We shouldn't be. Out of all the people, we shouldn't be because we attach ourselves to sex. Sex is not meaningless unless
And-
you're a girl who has had sex 36 times
Right. Most girls will,
with different guys.
will date to get married. Therefore, they give sex early, right?
No, you shouldn't though.
You shouldn't, but most girls will date to marry. They won't have sex unless, especially if you're lasting longer than a month, it'll start getting a little more serious, I think. A month or two.
Yeah, I think having sex after a month is a little sooner. But if you think about it though, we have sex after a month.
Not of dating.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. We started dating in August. We had sex in September. I keep track of this, babe. You didn't know that? You know, it took us a month to have sex.
Really?
But I mean, we had a whole process before that.
Exactly.
But we weren't dating though. We weren't, and that's even worse. We weren't even dating. We just knew we liked each other. That's it.
Yeah.
But that's it. We weren't hanging out with each other. We hung out with each other for a month, genuinely hung out, and was like, okay, this is something that we really want to be with each other. And then in a month, we had sex. But I also knew I wanted to marry you. So I also knew this is the guy.
Right.
But not a lot of people do. And the thing is, the thing with emotions is that I know myself, but in some situations, I don't know myself as much. Sometimes I want ice cream, sometimes I don't. Sometimes the ice cream is good for me, sometimes it's not. So if a girl's like, this guy's the one for me, and after a month, how many times do you think she's doing that? And how many bodies do you think she's going to accumulate?
That's the thing. That's where you've got to realize, like, most girls, like I said, date to marry. Therefore, they're going to be like, after a month or something, they're probably going to have sex with this guy, right?
Why would they have sex with that guy?
They end up... I mean, what do you mean? Why would they have sex with the guy?
But you don't.
If you're dating to get married,
saying?
you have to try it before you...
Babe,
right?
like, yes, you do. But you got to guarantee in your mind that, okay, this guy's serious too. Because you guys process things differently. You date. You don't necessarily want to.
Obviously, that's what I'm saying. Like, both people are in on it, you know?
Women usually are in on it more than guys. Guys can just have sex. They're fine with, okay, we're dating. We're having sex. And then the guy could be a total jerk after a month. They had sex with you. Okay, they're cool. Now they wake up with you, and then now you're like, well, I thought we were serious on dating. Oh, no, we weren't.
The same thing could be after 6 months. The guy could finally get some pussy and be like, nah, I'm out of here.
But at least he waited 6 months.
So it's different just because it's 6 months and the girl's closer to dying?
You know how many people, how many guys it would, like, literally wear off from that? If all he wants sex, he won't be waiting more than 3 months max.
Yeah.
So... or 2. But 3 months, it's like, you can go without sex for 3 months and genuinely be like, you're the only person I'm talking to. I also dislike when the girls are talking to a bunch of guys at the same time. Like, that's annoying because the guy is they're taking you out to dinner and stuff, and you're like, well, I'm not really, like, into you. I just want to see where it goes. And then they do that to 5 other guys. That's crazy to me. But I'm saying, like, she could be like, I'm not talking to anybody else. I'm talking to you. 3 months straight. The guys who just want then they would most likely eliminate themselves. But after a month is easy. A guy can really wait for a month and be like, yeah, I want to date. And they have sex. And then, oh, wait a minute. They just have sex.
A month? A month's a long time. Especially if you've been in a relationship before and stuff.
I don't think you take into account the guys who are really just trying to put down numbers.
Well, those guys are just thirsty, though.
Those guys
those
are
the thirsties.
I'm not talking about like the nerds. I'm talking about like the hot guys who know they can get any girl. The guys who have a number of 35, 36. Did you know most guys haven't even had sex in this generation?
Yeah.
Like 1 out of 3 guys haven't had sex.
Really?
Yeah, it's
in
pretty
what
bad
generation?
right now.
Like Gen Z?
This generation right now. I don't know what numbers it is, but
where are you getting these facts from?
Literally listening to podcasts. This guy, she's a manosphere, and she gives. But you can look it up on Google. She said it's like there's a stat for it.
Why is that?
There's a big problem happening right now that men are being left behind in terms of like education, opportunities, in the laws when it comes to marriage in the state. They are most likely to commit suicide, apparently. They're most likely to end up homeless. They're most likely, even though there's a slight higher percentage of women in the country, women are attending in school more. The loss is for women. There's, in certain countries, there's like quotas for women. So the company has to meet a certain number of women in their positions in their company. So that goes along with the fact that men are also 1 out of 3 are not having sex. So when people say, oh, men are all cheaters, no, it's because we're all dating pretty much the same man.
The same men that are having sex already instead of new guys
'Cause
that are
one
new to
man-
the dating field or something like that. Is that
Right.
true?
When a guy says, I have like a 600 body count, that's not normal. That's,
No.
well, at age of 40, obviously. But I'm saying,
But
like,
still,
most guys don't have, men have to work for sex.
yeah,
Women don't.
right.
So
If a
it's
girl
hard
wants
already.
to have sex, they can just.
But if a guy's attractive and a guy's liked by most women, women chase that guy. That guy is the one that it's most women find attractive. Every woman is being like, a guy can have sex with a 6 and she thinks, man, all men are cheater. But you dated that guy who's a 20% top guy.
Yeah.
He is dating all these girls. He's a cheater, obviously, because he gets all these girls' attention.
Yeah, but then again, those girls are fucking dumb. You know,
Yeah, you're right.
they're freaking stupid.
I'm just saying, I haven't looked up on any of these. I can look it up. But it's a real problem. And we see it too, babe. We see our younger brothers. They're not as men, like.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's harder. It's really is, guys. You guys really are not. I don't see, like, the college. If you go look at a college campus, there's more girls than guys. I promise you.
Yeah,
There's, like, 60% is girls.
it is.
So girls are graduating at higher rates, but that screws us too, because it also says that girls that are educated are most likely to leave a marriage.
Right.
90% of the women who are college educated leave the
Yeah, if
marriage
they're-
for the guys. So the woman is looking for a guy that's better than them,
Right. Yeah.
like in terms of like making more money with them. And imagine if you don't go to college, you don't end up making more money than this girl who went to college. This girl's looking for the 20% man up there that is like super rich. That's what, super rich in Dubai, all that crap.
Right. She's
all
just
the-
looking for a gold digger.
But they themselves are
But-
making good money. They're like, well, I make good money. I do this. I want a guy that at
Right.
least makes
I
the
can't
same
be
amount
supporting you. Yeah.
or higher. But there's guys that make 50,000, not 70,000, but
Yeah.
50,000, and they're good guys and they have their own thing. But you don't want that because you want higher than you. The thing
Right.
is, you always want better than you. So that's why I'm glad that you're better at me in most things. Because at least if I make more money than you, because I'm going to college and you're not. Excuse
So
me.
what?
I'm a cool girl. You're not.
Bill Gates didn't go to college. I don't know actually. I
You're
just assume he
so
didn't
stupid.
because he's a freaking gazillionaire.
Well, not every dropout is a gazillionaire.
Jeff Bezos probably didn't go to college, right?
He probably was running a whole company. I didn't have time for college.
Oh,
Genius.
genius. I
Anyways.
think Jeff Bezos is an alien, probably.
All right, let's not go to Jeff Bezos, please. That guy's ridiculous. He's so hot. Anyways, he's hot now. Did you know? Never mind. Let me not go. there.
Anyways,
But
speaking of,
I'm so glad you do better than me, because I honestly agree with that. I don't know what I would do if a guy is weaker than me, although that's very unlikely sometimes, I feel like. But wasn't as smart as me, dumber than me, and that says something.
right.
Or didn't have their stuff together, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or not even stuff together. It's just they didn't have no ambition, more ambition than me. They didn't have the skill. Like, you're smarter than me in a lot of times. You have more common sense than me. You're better at sports than me. You're better at thinking than me. Am I just dumb? I think I am.
No.
But it's fine.
I mean it's just biological. Women are more stupid than men.
We're getting canceled. Oh my God, stop.
Biologically speaking,
We're different.
you guys just washed clothes and we went out and gathered food for the whole village. You guys picked berries off of trees.
We're better. That's something we're better at. We're better at nurturing. We're better at
Right.
taking care of a home.
Yeah.
We're better at detail. We're very detail oriented. We're more socially inept. What is it called when you're better? We're the ones that are good at social environment,
Yeah.
because we have to live with the community. We build a community.
Right.
You guys build a city, but we build a community.
Yeah.
So you can say, like that song, it's a man's world, but it wouldn't mean nothing.
I don't even know
Nothing.
what the second thing is.
Nothing
What's the second line?
with the.
You don't
I
even
know.
know what they say.
Yeah,
I don't know
says
what they say.
it will be
I can't
nothing.
hear it.
It's a man's world. It's a man's world, but it wouldn't mean nothing without a woman or a girl.
Is that what he says without a woman or a girl?
Because it's emphasizing that behind every great man, there's a woman.
Why does
And
he
it's
say or a
behind.
girl?
Because I don't know. It goes with the
It's
song.
kind of sus. Was he a pedophile?
Babe,
Without a woman or
do
a
not
girl?
do this to him. Do not do this to him.
Without a
'cause
woman or a
he-
girl?
He was passionate. He danced so good. James Brown was a top-notch man.
I hope you have the lyrics, because I cannot understand what that's what my whole point was. I do not understand his
No,
second.
you never listen.
Yes, I do.
You just don't listen. Nothing. A woman or a girl.
Now I can't hear it because you're talking over it. I
But-
can't. I literally can't hear it. After all the times I've listened to this song, I cannot hear
Why
what
are
he
you
says.
snapping?
I'm just saying.
Jeez. It's nothing without a woman or a girl.
For real?
Yes.
Why does he say that?
Because we support. We're the support
No,
system
I'm-
for. Oh.
I don't mean the reason. I mean the reason why he says girl
Because
or a girl.
he wants to include that probably the little girls are growing up. They're gonna be women's one day.
I guess.
I am.
I want to know his real reasoning behind that. That's sus.
No, because you're about to accuse him of pedophilia. He's not a pedophile.
I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying it's kind of
You're
sus.
hinting at that. Even you hinting that at James Brown. That's an accusation. Okay.
Without a woman or a girl.
It's a good song. Do you like it?
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Anyways, all I'm saying is, babe, how did we get into the topic of women?
Because you were reading off that list. You didn't even finish it yet.
Shit. We gotta finish it before we end the
Yeah.
podcast. Hold on.
Going back to ice
It's
cream,
important.
though.
We're not going
I
back to
forget
ice
what
cream.
you were talking about ice cream for, but I was listening to that one guy's video about Froyo. He has a Froyo business or whatever, or at least he wanted to do one. And he was saying all these things that the Froyo business does to hike up the price of Froyo for you and for them to save more money.
Uh-huh.
So the fruit that you can put on top, strawberries, blueberries, all that, it's way more expensive than the other toppings that you can put on top. So if
Mhm.
you've ever gone, or if you can remember any Froyo place that you've been to, the fruit is always the furthest away from you whenever you go to your toppings. All like the sprinkles and stuff is going
Oh.
to be towards you, because then
You
putting
put all
all-
of that.
you're putting all these toppings on 1st,
Mhm.
and then you're going to the berries, and it's like, oh, I don't have enough room. Maybe I'll just put one or two. Same thing with the ice cream. The ice cream is the cheapest thing that they have. The toppings are more expensive per ounce than the ice cream. That's why they want you to do the ice cream first. That's why, they want you to fill up your bowl with ice cream and then just do a little bit of toppings. Because if you were just to go in there, get a whole bowl of toppings, it would be more expensive for them
Mhm.
than if you were just,
But if you go to a Froyo shop, aren't you buying the Froyo?
Huh? Right. But, I mean, some
That's-
people like a lot of toppings,
Yeah, those people are weird, and they deserve to be charged more.
No, they're not
End of the
charged
story.
more. The company is charged more. The toppings cost more for the company
Oh.
than the frozen yogurt.
Okay, but
That's also-
how are they screwing the customer then?
They're not screwing the customer. They're just
Adjusting.
strategically like, hey, like,
So we don't. They're controlling.
so you don't get
how we
fruit.
do. Okay.
So you don't load it with fruit on
Okay.
top. They put the fruit in the back.
Oh.
And then that's why they don't have price per cup. They have price per ounce of frozen yogurt. That's why they give you the big cups too. If you ever notice, they don't have small cups in there anymore. They only have like the bigger cups, and then
and
the
why is
large
that? Why is
cups.
that? Because it's per ounce, so they
Yeah.
want you to fit as many.
because you're not gonna put a little bit in a big cup. You're gonna put a little bit in there and be like, hey, that doesn't look right.
You wanna
I've
go
got to
to
put
Froyo?
more. No. After listening to this, I'm like, these Froyo places screw us. It
No,
only
they don't.
it only costs them 8 cents per ounce of Froyo. And you know what they charge you per ounce of Froyo?
What?
I don't know. He said anywhere from $3 to $6 per ounce.
But think about it. What else do they have? They have to pay the bills for, first of all, the place they rent.
Right? The
Right?
machines.
The machines.
all that stuff.
The initial machines to repair the machines, to have that allocated for that repairs.
Right.
For the workers, they have to pay. So
Mm-hmm.
they never will be charging you just a few cents more than what they pay for. They
Well,
will
right.
always, whatever they can get away with. I mean, if we have a business, if I buy a shirt for $6, I'm gonna sell it for $12 or even more. If I know my customers would pay $30 for a shirt, we never charge for $30. So that's crazy. Even if my fans would, I would never charge you guys that.
Right.
I just want to say, there's some people that have merch out there.
Ridiculous.
I'm like, you could at least take it $10 down and it would work just fine.
It's gotta
too.
cost them a lot to make it, though. That's the only reason why it's gotta be like $50 for a freaking T-shirt.
No, I don't believe it. I honestly do think you just know at a price that the customers will buy. People will buy it. If there's enough people buy it, then they can sell at the price. That's
Yeah.
the supply and demand. But reality is you don't need to charge supply and demand. You can just say, $10 less, so my fans will love it more, because it's like,
Right.
I could charge you this and you guys would pay, but let me give you a $10 discount. Anyways, but yeah, I understand that aspect. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But let's get Frojo. I want to
Frozen
support
yogurt.
businesses.
It's such a bad deal if you think about it, because you're
It's nice.
you're getting one little cup of yogurt, and almost all the time it's at least $6
Babe. Really?
per cup.
I
yes.
get a big cup. Please, let's go get Frojo
We will one day.
today.
We're not going today. Are you kidding me? First off, we got a whole tub of ice cream in the freezer. Second off, it's 7:30.
You don't want to take me out ever again.
I'm not taking you out tonight.
Man. Babe, you can't. You brought up Froyo.
No, and you have your little freaking things that you bought from Publix. You do not need frozen yogurt tonight.
No, babe, but this is just.
You're not going out tonight. I don't care what you say.
I was just trying it.
Okay.
Oh, you brought it up. I thought you were hinting at the fact that we were going to go to Froyo.
No, I was actually hinting at the fact that, wow, this place
I've
is
never
ripping
comment.
off everybody.
But it's not really ripping off. That's just business.
It's just business, but 8 cents an ounce to $3 to $6 an ounce.
Because you have to pay more than. It's a business. I mean, you want to make profit and you want to have money allocated to the things that you need to do. Pay.
Oh wait, maybe it's not $3 to $6 per ounce. That actually sounds way too much.
That
I
sounds
don't
like
know.
a lot.
But anyway,
Because how many ounces in a cup?
I don't know.
Cup.
Not a cup, but the
Yeah.
cups that they.
Yeah, no. I know what you mean. But I'm a capitalist, and I do see it from the company side, from the business side.
Right, and it's attacking the younger generation, the younger, more
The
stupid
younger
with
generation
money.
are just stupid. They don't know how to think.
Exactly, they don't
I'm
have to
like
think.
that.
Hey, I can buy a freaking 2 tubs of ice cream for $12, and it's
No,
10
no.
times as much ice
It's
cream.
not the same. It's not the same, though. You gotta
It
admit
is.
that's not the same. Babe, if you go to Froyo, obviously if you're gonna go buy ice cream, okay, that's different then. But Froyo, babe, I'm not getting a Froyo in the freaking freezer at Publix.
Talking about soft serve, you just like soft serve, huh?
I like the Froyos. Easy.
Right.
It's so good. Anyways, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna finish the article. You just got me on Froyo.
We're not
doing
going to get
Froyo
Froyo.
someday. Was it a good podcast? Did you like the podcast?
Yeah, I think we did a good job.
I think it was fun. It was chill. I didn't get to finish my list. I don't want to. The article kind of sucks.
Just hurry up and finish the last couple. What were we on?
Babe, the article sucks though. It's not gonna. If I go in and they give me the worst two,
Just go.
oh god.
You have to finish it. You can't just be like, okay, that's it.
You guys,
Bye.
okay?
We'll just cut it
Comment.
short.
I'm telling you, there's gonna be comments in there. It's like you didn't have to finish that article, and I was like, yeah, I know.
There's going to be comments that say you didn't even have to start the article. But that literally fueled the whole entire talk that we had, so.
Oh my god. I think it ended.
What do you mean you think it ended?
Promiscuous.
Uh-huh.
That was one of them.
That's the last one that we just went over.
Yeah, no, that was it.
Nice.
Yeah, like literally that was it because it was literally all combined. It
Uh-huh.
was they literally ranked it in their first place. They made it into an article. So being empathetic, grows, unmotivated. Inattentive, uncaring, untrusting, interested, gross. Second place was gross. Third place,
Mm-hmm.
lack of motivation, sort of addiction to something that is obviously not no ambition.
Right. Addicted
Can
to
you hear me? I feel
Addic-
like you can't hear me.
addicted to being unmotivated.
And financial prospects.
Okay, that's a different one that we didn't hear.
Well, that was added with everything else. Literally, this article is written so
It's just
stupidly.
scatterbrained article.
Lack of motivation, ambition, and financial prospects. That's 4th place. And lastly, being promiscuous.
Oh,
5th place. Where's the 6th?
who knows?
Meaning having then rankings were slightly different for men
Being
and
a
women in short
whore.
term.
Probably
Oh
being
yeah,
a
the last
whore.
one. Clingy.
Maybe we did finish it.
Yeah, we did. We finished it. And then the promiscuous was the end. That's where we kind of like went into a rant about women and men.
Oh, being whores.
Yeah.
Just being absolute sluts.
There is a culture for that right now, but I'm thinking that it's ending. The hookup culture. I think it's taking a toll on women, and women are like, no, I don't want it anymore.
Oh, yeah?
It's not empowerment to sleep with a bunch of men. It really isn't. Wow, it took them a minute, but
I
they
think so.
they
Watch
figure-
all these whores just be like, yeah, you think it's ending? Watch this.
watch this.
Party.
Round 35.
Yeah, party at my house. Only guys invited.
I think it's, yeah, no. I used to watch a lot of podcasts with OnlyFans and stuff.
With OnlyFans.
With girls that made a
OnlyFansers?
bunch of money in OnlyFans.
But that's not being a whore. They're not having
Oh.
sex with these people.
They are.
No, they're not.
OnlyFans porn girls.
They're not having sex with these people, though.
No. These fans. Okay. No. These girls were actually OnlyFans porn.
OnlyFans.
Because I was listening to the couple that does porn together.
So they were doing porn for OnlyFans.
Yes.
But it was them being a couple or different people?
Their agency. Them, the girls, have
Yeah.
sex with guys in OnlyFans. Instead of doing porn productions,
Right.
where there's a director and stuff, and they don't get as much as a cut, and there's regulations and stuff, they're doing OnlyFans porn.
With different guys or like with
Different
their,
guys.
well, yeah. That's being a whore. Sorry.
But then there's
Sorry, you
also the OnlyFans where there's girls just getting naked and touching themselves.
I
How?
don't want to watch a girl touch herself, though.
But like
I don't know. Maybe
they
that's
give
just
it-
me.
I don't know.
But there's a lot of weirdo, like,
yeah.
freaking horny bastards out there, so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's like, hey, girl,
You just don't
touch
want
yourself.
girls to be pleasured.
I don't want a girl
You
to.
want to
don't
feel
wanna-
pleasured.
I don't want to.
You don't care about the girl's climax.
No.
You care about your own climax.
Like, yeah, that's a.
Your own. Only you.
That. You know what? You're right.
You only care
The
about
guys
what
that
you
want
can
to
get out of
watch
this.
girls masturbate, those are the guys with a lower T. With no T in their body, probably,
Babe,
right?
Do you not understand what's happening? OnlyFans has gone up as men are getting less busy. So that's why OnlyFans is literally up here right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? So one out of three men are virgins,
Right.
which is, let's be honest, is not great for a man to be a virgin.
Right.
Men need to get laid to get confidence for women and to be
Right.
experienced.
Right,
Men
right,
need
right.
experience.
Yeah.
In a time where one out of three men are virgins, OnlyFans is skyrocketing. OnlyFans is super popular. There's men out there who pay women to give them attention.
Right. Yeah.
Sexual,
So.
emotional.
So
So
what
do you think
affects
it's a coincidence?
what affects T levels though?
I don't know. Well, that's for the next podcast.
If you
What
get-
affects T levels?
If you get more pussy, you get more T. They come hand in hand.
No, it's just like being able to get P to be able to work P. You have to get T. You have to work on your T to get the P. Math.
That's interesting. Anyways.
Math problems.
Anyways.
That was interesting though. I think it would be cool if we actually study look for evidence and pull up these evidence and these studies and what they're coming up with in this generation about men and women, like testosterone for men, and the fact that women apparently is for next podcast. This is a little hangy. What is
Sneak
it called?
peek?
A sneak peek for next podcast.
Preview.
Women, it's estimated that in 2035. No, not 2035.
You're just making this shit up.
In
I can
20
tell.
years. No.
You're like,
No, I have to pull it up right. I don't want to sound wrong for my fans,
Right.
people out there. But 30-year-old women's are going to become the most poor group
mhm.
in the economy. I'll find the facts on it. I really
Probably
cannot.
because they're gonna be college educated and they're not gonna.
They're
have
gonna
a
be.
husband.
They're not gonna. No, but the thing
That's
is,
all.
most women, you know how much they're making? On average, women make around 30,000, 35,000.
Uh huh.
You know what on average men make? Actually, no. On average,
50?
men make 30 to 35,000. Women make 28,000. I'm gonna look up all these
That's
stats.
average.
In next episode, we're gonna talk about men versus women.
No, we're not. I'll divert that talk very fast.
Yeah, you're kind of easy at diverting me away from
Very
topics.
fast.
Can we
Okay.
get Froyo?
Yeah, we can get it one day. All right. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
See you guys next
It was
week
fun.
ish. Couple days
You'll
from
have
now.
this out by
Somewhat.
when?
I'll have this one up by Friday. Yeah, I'll post this one Friday.
Friday or Monday? Let's be realistic here.
This Friday, and then we have another one Monday. We'll do Monday, Friday. Since we've been doing the last one was up Monday.
Oh.
So we'll do Friday and then Monday again. All right.
Okay.
Peace.
Peace.